What exactly is an unlawful detainer action under landlord eviction laws? Imagine you are a landlord trying to get your property back from a tenant who refuses to leave. You might wonder what steps you need to take legally. That is where an unlawful detainer action comes into play. It is a legal process used by landlords to regain possession of a rental property from tenants who are staying without permission. This often happens when tenants do not pay rent, break lease rules, or stay after their lease ends. The process is sometimes called an eviction lawsuit. The main goal of an unlawful detainer action is to decide who has the right to possess the property. It only focuses on whether the tenant has the legal right to stay, not other issues like damages or unpaid rent. Usually, the landlord starts by giving the tenant a notice. This notice might be a 3-day notice to pay rent or leave the property. If the tenant does not respond or leave, the landlord can file a case in court. To begin, the landlord files a complaint with the court. This complaint includes details about the case and a copy of the notice served to the tenant. Both the landlord and the tenant are then given a chance to present their side in court. The landlord must prove that the tenant is there without permission and that all legal steps were followed. If the court finds in favor of the landlord, it will issue an order called a writ of possession. This order tells the tenant to vacate the property. If the tenant refuses to leave after the court order, the landlord can ask law enforcement officers to remove the tenant. It is wise for landlords to seek legal advice to make sure they follow the correct procedures. Tenants also have rights and can seek legal help if they believe they are being unfairly evicted. Laws about eviction and unlawful detainer actions can vary from state to state, so it is important to know local rules. Understanding this process helps both landlords and tenants handle eviction situations legally and fairly. It makes sure everyone knows what to expect and how to act within the law.